Heaven's California.
Hey guys, okay, so Mr. Nightmare uploaded 2 videos last night, like back to back, and I was like, wait, what? Like, I was actually so excited, and I was like so hyped, and I was like, no way, like, I was actually so like surprised, because like at first I just noticed the 10 creepy, but then there was also 3 more real Instagram horror stories, and I was like, oh, okay, okay, I'll do, sure, why not? I'm not gonna complain. So this first one, so these 2 are gonna be Mr. Nightmare videos, obviously, so these are the next 2 videos, including this one, I mean. So this one's going to be 10 creepy secret rooms found in houses. This one isn't that long, like 6-7 minutes or something. Or 8 minutes actually. Still not that long though, compared to other Mr. Nightmare videos. This should be good. Like, I don't know why, but I love hearing his voice. I just like hearing it, and it's so like soothing and just, I don't know, it's just so good. Love it. Okay guys, let's get into this. Be sure to subscribe, be sure to like, and be sure to turn on post notifications as well, don't forget. And definitely subscribe to this dude, because he definitely deserves a lot of subscribers.
A user of the picture collection website shared a freaky find at his grandparents' house, more specifically in their shed, which hadn't been opened for over 10 years. He made the discovery during efforts to tidy up the entire area and remove junk.
Okay.
The house was built by the man's grandfather, but he says no one was ever made aware of this trapdoor. He took some pictures of the view from inside the hatch, and in one angle looking straight down, there appears to be an old sofa sitting in the room. He also managed to spot a passageway from the hatch, which connects to the barn next to the shed through another hidden entrance behind unused shelving.
That's so
He said
creepy.
he was going to try to go into the creepy room, but backed out when he thought he heard a whispering noise coming from inside.
Bro, that's creepy.
A man who had recently bought his first home made a rather unusual discovery in the basement. He had bought the house for a steal, as the previous owner had passed away, though it came with a lot of work to be done. In the process of cleaning out some of the junk that was never removed by the previous owner, the new owner found something that he found odd. A piece of plywood covering a part of the wall. After prying at the wood, he managed to break it off the wall. What he found shocked him. A small room with many gun cases, military ammo crates, and a big gray metal container.
What?
All of the ammo crates were filled with bullets. The man said there had to be hundreds of bullets stowed away in that room.
Wow.
The most notable find, however, was a large safe, and it's unknown whether he was ever able to get it open, as there have been no update articles.
That's kind of creepy. Like, what if there's like a, I don't know,
An Imager user was walking around his house when he noticed a window for a room that he didn't know existed. He had a look through the window and saw this. He went inside to the only wall that was facing that room. Upon closer inspection, he found that this piece of the wall panel had been cut. What they found inside seemed like a lot of junk. The most noteworthy things found was some kind of gargoyle statue, a box full of Star Wars cards, and a locked safe, of which the uploader never updated on.
Creepy.
Another Imager user by the name of 2Byte Brownie posted a few pictures of a secret room in his house a few years ago. While horsing around with his brother in their parents' room, the younger brother was pushed into what was assumed to be a built-in bookshelf. It opened, revealing a hidden room and evidence of a potential inhabitant. Moving on, as if this hidden room reached by a black spiral staircase wasn't creepy enough.
Wow.
There was supposed evidence that someone was down there, but the siblings found a crawl space halfway down and saw this. 2Byte Brownie wrote, "Someone was living in our walls.
Oh my
That's my
God.
Halloween candy that someone came in my room, took from my bag, and then brought back in here."
Holy crap.
About 30 seconds after taking this picture, we realized what it meant and got out of there. The fresh-looking banana peel suggests that someone had recently been down there, or perhaps it was a setup. 2Byte Brownie wrote in response to this that he had been eating it when they walked down to the room. Seeing the blanket in the dimly lit space, he tossed the banana at it. So was this a hoax, or was somebody secretly living in this home?
That'd be terrifying if someone was like living in your walls.
Tony Smith had just bought his first house. Whenever entering the basement, he would hear strange noises coming from inside the walls. Strange noises like screaming, laughing, or moans of pain. The sounds came from beyond the part of the wall where no rooms were. I assumed it was some kind of animal, Tony stated. One late night, Tony awoke to metallic banging sounds coming from his yard. He took a peek out his window and saw some kind of metallic door open from the grass as a shadowy figure emerged and ran down his driveway out of sight.
Oh my god.
He got a closer look at it in the daylight. It was some kind of hatch door disguised to blend in with the grass. Tony never went down there. He just sealed the thing shut before whoever was in there could come back.
Well, they're gonna come back
A
and be
group
like, the
of
fuck?
shocked Ohio students discovered that the ghost haunting their house was actually a random stranger living in a secret room in their basement. The students had been spooked by strange noises in the night and mysterious happenings like coming home to find the cupboard and oven doors open. Upon entering the room, they found that a man named Jeremy had been living there for weeks. He was evicted, and the students had the locks changed.
Can you imagine someone just like living in your
In
house? I don't even know.
2005, Jason and Carrie had just bought a house and were about to begin renovations when they found a secret corridor hidden behind a bookcase.
That looks so creepy.
Instead of holding torture equipment or treasures like they said they expected, the first thing they found was a note from the previous owner, saying simply, "You found it." The rest of the note said, "I've owned this place for a short while, and it was discovered to have a serious mold problem. One that actually made my children very sick to the point that we had to move out. The house was contaminated with black mold. When the previous owner lived there, one of the children he mentioned in the note had gotten so sick that she was unable to hold any nutrition and sometimes couldn't breathe. Jason and Carrie
God.
Brown proceeded to cancel their move-in plans, and they sued the broker who sold them the house.
Ew. Oh, you can't do that.
A Reddit user found a hidden room in the attic of their house in Norway. Some of what they found inside included a sign which roughly translates from Norwegian as, "If you have a bad stomach, then you don't have access." There was also a lamp alarm to most likely warn when someone entered the attic, a map of West Europe, and a doll's shoe. This secret room was likely a hiding place for a Jewish family from the Nazis, and the lamp alarm was likely a silent way of warning of a Nazi's presence in the attic.
Wow.
Reddit user Lumberjack years ago found a secret crawl space with a safe containing some treasures, along with some disturbing findings. Some of the treasures include a pile of envelopes with paper money of various countries and origins, along with a jewelry box with watches, tie clips, a key, rings, and a lot of gold and silver.
Wow.
The discovery that's downright disturbing features the tapes contained in the safe. One with the words "No, no, no" scribbled all over it. Along with the tapes was a note that read, "Save yourself." He turned the tapes into the police, and their contents are still a mystery.
I want to play them, but I'd be really nervous too.
A student living in New Mexico was
May
living in a
11th,
single-floor
2011.
house bought by his
Or
father
2007.
for him.
That was the day
He
yesterday.
reported
Wow.
hearing a strange banging coming from below the floor during one night on his first week. A few nights later, he found a door in the floor in his pantry closet. It led to a mysterious-looking room with a light on, along with a fan blowing. There seemed to be a desk with a few gadgets and a few cabinets. The design of the room was completely off from the rest of the house. However, the creepiest thing was the cigarette found on the desk that had seemingly just recently been put out. There weren't really any clues as to who was down there or what was going on.
Wow. Because like what I'm thinking, pause that. So what I'm thinking is like, I don't know, like I'm kind of wondering if there's something in my house, like a secret something, because I know over there or over there. I'm just gonna take a look right now, actually. No, so it is my mom's room. So there's something, I think it just leads to the attic. Like I don't know if anybody's even been up there. But like that's always been closed. Like my mom hasn't said anything about any noises or anything like that. So I assume it's all clear up there. But there is one thing I will say about noises and stuff in my house. One time it was like 3 in the morning and I was awake and like obviously there's a wall behind me. Like obviously there's walls, right? So like downstairs it was kind of like not that loud, but me just kind of like constant, like that quickly. Like it was like a woodpecker freaking like pecking its nose like over and over again in the wall. So I was like, what? Like I was so confused. And then like it would stop after a few seconds and then it would just kind of come back. Like I never hear it in the daytime, never hear it in the daytime, which is creepy, right? I've heard it around 3 a.m. one night and then almost to midnight at one night as well. So I was like, what the hell is this? But again, I never hear it in the daytime. No one has in my house has told me that they or said anything, from my knowledge, about any noises they've heard in the house. So it's like, is it only me? Because like I'm pretty sure I'm not imagining it. Like I tried recording it just to get it on record, just so I could like prove it to someone or something. Because obviously that's kind of seems far fetched. It's kind of like, oh, like what? So I don't know. That's the only thing I've noticed in this house though. Like I've never like really noticed anything like secret. Like in my basement, I'm pretty sure I've been in every spot. I don't think there's anywhere else to go. And that's just like a secret door somewhere that's like blocked off. That'll be, to be honest, that'd be kind of cool. Like it would be kind of cool to like see like a secret room, because like I'm one for to like kind of like discovery. If it's like a horror thing, then probably not. But if it's kind of like a discovery, like even like walking somewhere or where I don't know, kind of like outside, like walking, or like being in your own house, like knowing that no one's in that room, it's kind of like you just like discover a secret room. Like for example, like I don't know, like let's say that thing that was just moved over there, let's say that it was always there forever and was like a secret door behind it. That'd be pretty damn cool, if you ask me. Or that was always here actually, so I just moved out the other day. So if something was actually here, that'd be kind of cool. Also kind of creepy, but you know what I mean? It's just kind of like cool to like see like a secret room or like a secret, as long as no one's there, obviously, because if there is, that's fucking terrifying and I'd be going ape shit for sure. But I don't know about you, like let me know in the comments if you've ever like seen anything like secret in your house or some noise that you don't really have an explanation for. Because I was kind of thinking it's a bird, but I was thinking if it's a person, how the hell is a person just in the walls all of a sudden, knocking on the wood randomly, rarely, and only at nighttime. The thing that makes me think only at nighttime, that's what kind of makes me think it's a person or an animal. Because in the daytime, people are obviously up, it's loud, the TV's on, the music's blaring, you know? But like at night, it's just dead silent. So it's like you just kind of like wake up and then, I don't know, you just knock on the freaking, it's like you're knocking. It's so weird, I don't know what that is. From my knowledge, I've only heard it 2 to 3 times though, so I don't know exactly what that could be. I've never told anybody. I told my friend, I mean, I haven't told any family though. But I don't know. We'll see if it happens again. I'll try recording it with a voice message or something, or a voice recorder that I have on my app or my phone, and then I'll see if I can, prove it to someone, or I don't know, get some explanation. But from what I know, I don't know. Maybe it's just something like on the roof that's just like not, I don't know, an animal making noise. But then like, why can I hear it clear as day in the walls? You know what I mean? So like, tell me if you guys have an explanation for that. Let me know if you guys have any like thoughts or any stories of your own that you wish to share. And I'll respond to your comments like I always do, and then we'll go from there. Well, nothing's really come of it, but I like to hear like your thoughts. Anyway, guys, if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments below. If you have any, if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to do so, as well as turn on post notifications, and do not forget to like this video if you did enjoy it. And that's it for this one. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.